Hello, STEM friends. What we have here is a kind of unique situation. Right behind me up there is a rather large wasp nest, we believe. And I don't want to hurt the wasp, but I also don't want it to be in this parking lot with a bunch of other cars and people. And the owner wants me to help get rid of it. So I'm thinking this will either be boring because I can't reach it, cool because I get it down, or embarrassing because somebody gets hurt. Hopefully this will be entertaining. STEM challenge, safely remove the wasp nest. Feel free to laugh. When I miss or it doesn't go in the right location, I can't just pull it straight back through because the arrow will get stuck. So I made a quick release with the tape. So now I can drop the arrow and pull the string all the way through and reset it. And it's really easy for the fishing line, which is nearly invisible, to get lost in tangled into these other objects. So I highly recommend that you do not do what I just do. Instead, roll it as you go so you don't end up with this spaghetti mess like I have here.
Got a little knot here. Work on that.
This is how I should be pulling the string back down. The other fishing line has a handy little groove for catching it on one end, but the other end is not, and I was able to lay it down, and as I shot the arrow up, the string just came unraveled very easily, which I liked. I didn't notice it at the time, but here in slow-mo you can see the fishing line go under my rear windshield wiper and get caught. While the arrow broke free from the string and kept on going. Whew, good thing I'd already cut the tip off the arrow for safety. Yeah, I remember that notch on the spool. It's supposed to be on the bottom, and I think I must have laid the spool with the notch side on top, which is why the string got caught.
That's my car.
I'm gonna boop it. Boop.
Originally, I was worried the arrow would be heavy enough to get over the branch, but not heavy enough to pull all that string back down the other side. So I added a weight Just put a big screw on there, and it actually worked well, except it just didn't quite get high enough. So I ended up taking it off and just using the arrow by itself, and got lucky. The arrow was heavy enough to come back down. It was at this point that I realized I focused so much on getting the nest down that I didn't really have much of a plan for what to do with it next. Not the fastest service in town, but I got it. What did I get? This is when I learned how lucky I was to have done this in December. Looking online, I learned that when the temperature drops, many of the wasps die, and the ones that survive move closer to the ground for the winter. I remember seeing this as a kid and thinking that they were dead, but it looks like they were just hibernating. And as for the empty nest, science says it's safe for me to keep indoors. So if you want to see it for yourself, come on down to the Baker STEM Lab.